I'm seeing things that go bump in the night out here. It is so pretty out tonight. It's a bit breezy, but it's nice. And because it is a new moon, well, just a few days past the new moon, the moon's really bright, but it's really dark out still, so you can see a lot more of the stars. And it's so pretty out. And I always get a little nervous sitting up here. I'm sitting up on the ledge because I always think I'm gonna fall in. I'm one of those kind of people that if I think something, it happens. Well, I mean, that is the art of manifesting, right? Let me fix this camera. Okay. Hopefully I got this adjusted right. What up, party people of the streets? How are you? How have you been since yesterday? I hope good. I hope you're learning a lot from these video vlogs and about manifesting. And I have one question before I get started tonight. And that is, do you like to see my day today, or do you just want me to get down with the juicy steps to manifesting? Because I don't have to put that stuff in there. But I don't know, I just thought I'd ask you. Because ultimately, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway, but I thought I'd ask anyway. I'm trying to hold my camera so it doesn't block my face like this. Welcome to day number 11. So this is 3 steps to manifesting easier. And I'd even venture to say 3 steps manifesting your dreams easier, because we are going to talk about the big stuff tonight. Okay, step number 1, write down what you desire. Write down what it is that you really want to see in your life, what you want to feel in your life. So remember, manifesting is not only about manifesting things. Of course, you can do that, but you really want to remember to include emotions. Like, I want to feel at peace. I want to feel loved. I want to feel abundant. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to feel free. So, because ultimately, no matter what you're manifesting, you're doing that for a reason of how you want to feel. So people forget to manifest the feelings, and they just go for the thing thinking that's what's going to bring them that happiness or that love or that peace or whatever. And I'll tell you one thing, you can feel completely loved and lovable and loving without even having a love relationship in your life. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have one, but I'm just saying that that isn't always the necessary thing. And sometimes you manifest something in your love life and it takes you further away from feeling loved. So, you know, there's lots of times where we manifest things and it doesn't turn out to be what we intended the feeling to be. So it's important to manifest the feelings as well as the things. Okay, so write down your list. What is it that you really want in your life? So I'm just going to give you a minute to write down some of those things, and you can go back after this video and refine things. But let's just start with something. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, bom, bom. Wow, coolness. Step number 2. Now that you have your list of manifestations, I want you to now make another list. This second list is going to be, if you had everything from your first list that you just made, if you manifested all of that, what would the next dream list be? What would your next manifesting list be? If you got everything on your first list, what would be the next grouping of manifestations? What would be the next feelings you would want to feel? What would be the things you'd want to be doing? What would be the things you'd want to be experiencing? So now let's upgrade those to an even higher level of dreaming. So this might take a little bit of thought because you've probably only been putting your focus and attention to the immediate list, and that immediate list might have had some big dreams on it. But I am going to challenge you to dream higher, dream bigger, dream further. Okay? So again, you will probably want to go back and do this when you have more time, but I just want you to get started with something so that you at least start understanding this process. Ready? I'll give you a minute to do that. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, dee, 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 bong, bong. You like that? Hey, I need a band. I need some kind of a accompaniment with my videos. I like to have sound effects and music. I need to have a crew. I think that'll be on my list. Okay, ready? Now that you've got that list, wow, now we're really expanding our consciousness. We're really exploring in a bigger way. And that is the way to start expanding your consciousness, expanding your experience, and for sure you will start expanding your world when you start doing that. Because remember what I told you in the video yesterday, when you put a thought out, the universe opens up that new thought. It becomes a thing. And so imagine with everybody putting thoughts out every minute, how big the universe keeps expanding. Well, you want to expand because the only way to bring in what you want that you haven't experienced is to expand your energy, expand your territory, so you have the space for these things to come in. You want to start dreaming bigger. You want to start expanding your perceptions and your consciousness and your believability of what is possible for you. Now that you've got your second list of dreams, that's even higher than your first one, I'm going to challenge you one more time. And this is step 3. Imagine that you already got all that you wanted from your first and your second list. Wow, now we're really talking. You're really moving on in your manifesting, okay? If you had everything from that first and second list, I want you to create what your third list would be. So what we're doing is we're dreaming, manifesting, and focusing on that first list of desires. And then we're moving up to the second list and making them bigger and even better. And now we're moving up to the third list. And so what we're doing is dreaming bigger, and then dreaming really big, okay? So now you might even say, this is even harder. I hadn't even thought this far. I really had to put some thought. If I had all of these awesome things from these first 2 lists, what would be on my third list, this third step? So again, you're going to want to revisit this after this video because this is a very powerful exercise. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So I'm going to give you a minute to just start listing a few things for your third big list. Okay, you already got everything you wanted from list 1 and 2. Let's go to list 3. Ready? Let's go. Ding, ding, dee, 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Bong bong.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
I'm glad there's only 3 steps. Okay. I'm sure that you're gonna really want to go back and refine these 3 lists. Now I'm gonna tell you the point of doing this. Because now that you have these 3 lists of big, bigger, and biggest. When you look at that biggest list, the third one that you did, doesn't it seem, when you look back at your first list, like that's easier to attain now? Whenever I do this exercise, it's so amazing how once I expand my thought process, expand my dreams to that third list, my first list looks so much easier to attain. And let me tell you what's even more awesome. What you're going to do now is you're going to focus on manifesting that third list. Yes, you have your list number 1 and you have your list number 2, and you're going to keep those in your consciousness, but you're also going to focus on that list number 3, and this is the key secret here to manifesting what you want easier. What happens is you will get those things on list number 1 a lot easier because you're focusing on the biggest list. So you're not so desperately trying to get that immediate list. It's there, and those things are really cool, but wow, these are really amazing. So what you're doing in essence is you're bringing that energy from that first list and creating as it is. It just becomes easier. It becomes like, well, why wouldn't I have that? Because, you know, here I am looking at this one. So I'm already affirming that list 1 and 2 already are, because I'm working on the third list. And it will bring those manifestations in so much faster and easier. It is amazing. This is an awesome, awesome technique. And I really want you guys to apply it. So put some time and thought into it. Go back to your list and really think them out. And then notice how that first list doesn't look like so challenging anymore, and how great that third list looks. And of course, they're all within your manifesting focus, but you're gonna go for the third one. So the first and second will drop in much easier. Believe me, this is awesomeness. Give it a try. And with that, I will say goodbye, and I'll see you all tomorrow on day number 12.